Jai Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. And continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 14. We are hearing the prayers by Lord Brahma to Lord Krishna after he understood that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sureshwarisheshwa Isha Tatheva Nireshwa Api.
Ratna, it's your turn. Sureshwara Rishi Tasva Tattev Rishi Apna.
Tiryaksho Yadhashva Pite Janasya.
Triyekshu Yadashva Api Tejanasya.
Janma Satam Ta.
Shilpa ji, we are 22.
We finished this.
Yeah, we did this.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Tasmad idam jagat ashesham asat swarupam.
Tasmad idam jagat ashesham asat swarupam.
Swapnabham asta dishanam purudukha dukkam.
Swapnam abhasam asta dhikshanam purudukha dukham.
Tvai eva nitya sukhabodhatanavanante.
Tayev nitya sukhbhotanau anante.
Maya ta udyadapiyat sad iva vabhati.
Mayat uddhat api yad sat iv abhati.
Okay. Therefore, this entire universe, which is like a dream, is by nature unreal, nevertheless appears real, and thus it covers one's consciousness and assails one with repeated miseries. This universe appears real because it is manifested by the potency of illusion emanating from you, whose unlimited transcendental forms are full of eternal happiness and knowledge. So we are reading the translation and purport by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. As an object of enjoyment or a permanent residence for the conditioned souls, the material universe is certainly illusion, nothing more than a dream. One may give the analogy that the vision of abundant water in a desert is no more than a dream, although real water exists elsewhere. Similarly, the vision of home, happiness, and reality within matter is certainly no better than a foolish dream in which repeated miseries appear. So, Brahmaji is saying that this world is like a dream. Dream is unreal in the sense that it is temporary. We dream so many things at night. In the morning, we wake up, we forget all of it. It's temporary. Similarly, during the day, we are having a daydream in the sense that it is all temporary. It's not permanent. We are hoping here to live permanently. That's not going to happen because the nature of the material world is impermanent. And it's this material world is a place of miseries. Krishna says the Kalayam Ashasvatam. So no matter how much we try to gain happiness in this material world, we will be frustrated in our attempts. Doesn't mean we have to become pessimistic or depressed, but it's just we have to understand the nature of the world. That's it. In another sense, however, the universe is real. In his commentary on Vedanta Sutra, Srimad Bhagavatam has confirmed this by quoting the following statement from the Vedic Shruti mantras. Satyam hi evedam vishvam asrajat. This universe created by the Lord is real. So someone may say, oh, the world is not real. The correct understanding is it is real, but it is temporary. That we, the soul, we are inside the material body. That is a fact. But that we will remain in this same material body, that is temporary. You know, or that our identity is this material body, that is temporary. We are actually spirit souls. Our real identity is we are servants of Krishna. The perfect authority of the Vedas thus certifies this universe to be real, nevertheless, because our knowledge is stolen by illusion, as indicated here by the words astadheshanam. We cannot properly understand this universe or the Supreme Lord who has created it. As the expansion of Lord Krishna, the universe is real and is meant for being engaged in His service. So, because this universe belongs to Krishna, Krishna has created it. So, it is to be used in His service. That is the perfect renunciation. One may say, oh, well, I'm renouncing the world. I don't want to do anything with the world. But the correct understanding is let me engage whatever there is in service of Krishna. That is proper renunciation, proper understanding. One who accepts the kingdom of God as home, the Lord Himself as the object of love, and the material universe as paraphernalia for being engaged in the Lord's service, dwells within eternal reality wherever he may go within the material and spiritual worlds. So the correct understanding is to understand the spiritual world as our home. That our home is in Golok Vrindavan, in Vaikuntha. And the Supreme Lord is our supreme lovable object. Our love should be for Krishna. And what about the material world? Material world, because it's Krishna's energy, should be used to serve Krishna. And if we can do that, if we can live with this consciousness, then then we are being Krishna conscious. That's the real pure consciousness. Then whether one is in a material world or spiritual world, it doesn't matter. Because then we are situated in the truth, understanding I am eternal servant of Krishna, and that whatever is there is to be engaged in Krishna's service. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So when just one thing, that because the Prabhupada disciples are writing the purport of these, so they are still keeping it very intact, very close to what Prabhupada used to think, because this is what Prabhupada used to always say, right?
That's
That
right.
whatever you have, you should put it in service of Krishna. That's the best thing.
That's right.
Don't need to renounce them, right? He used to say that. So
Yeah,
even though they are writing, but they are keeping it very, very close. I mean, not close, but exactly what Prabhupada might have wanted or he would have said, kind of.
that's right. Yes, that's right. They are following the mood of Srila Prabhupada. They're giving us what Prabhupada's teachings, you know.
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah. Ekastvamaatma Purusha Purana
एकस्त्वमात्मा पुरुषः पुराणः
Satya Swayam Jyotirananta Adya
सत्यं स्वयं ज्योतिरनन्त आद्यः
Nityo Sharojastra Sukho Niranjana
नित्योऽक्षरोऽस्जत्र सुखो निरञ्जन्
Purnatvayo Mukta Upadhito Mritaha.
पूर्णादयो मोक्त उपाधितोऽमृतः
You are the one Supreme Soul, the Brahmā, Supreme Personality, Absolute Truth, Self-Manifested, Endless and beginningless. You are eternal and infallible, perfect and complete, without any rival and free from all material designations. Your happiness can never be obstructed, nor have you any connection with material contamination. Indeed, you are the indestructible nectar of immortality. Srila Sridhar Swami explains how the various terms of this verse demonstrate that the transcendental body of Lord Krishna is free from the characteristics of material bodies. So here Brahmaji is saying free from all material designations. Mm. Krishna is never identifies himself as anything material, and Krishna is perfect and complete. No one can compete with Krishna. Yeah, and there's nothing lacking in Krishna. So here we are seeing the commentary by Sridhar Swami that he explains that Krishna's form, Krishna's body is transcendental and it has no material qualities. All material bodies go through 6 phases: birth, growth, maturity, reproduction, decline, and destruction. But Lord Krishna does not take material birth, since he is the original reality, a fact clearly indicated here by the word Adya, original. So we are born, then we grow, uh, then mature, then we get some byproducts, have some children, then we start dwindling, and finally death. But Krishna's body is not like that. He's never born. Krishna is eternal. Although we celebrate Janmashtami every year, that is his transcendental appearance we are celebrating. It's not a material birth. We take our material birth within a particular material atmosphere in material bodies that are amalgamations of various material elements. Since Lord Krishna existed long before the creation of any material atmosphere or element, there's no question of material birth for his transcendental body. So even even Sri Shankaracharya says that Krishna existed before the creation of this material elements: earth, water, air, fire, ether. Our body is made of earth, water, air, fire, ether. But Krishna existed before this was created, before earth, air, fire, water existed. So his body is not made of these things. His body is spiritual body, Satchidananda. Similarly, the word Purna, meaningful and complete, refutes the concept that Lord Krishna could grow, since he is ever existing in fullness. When one's material body becomes mature, one can no longer enjoy as in youth. But the words ajasra sukha, enjoying unobstructed happiness, indicate that Lord Krishna's body never reaches so-called middle age, since it is always full of spiritual, youthful bliss. So we are young, and then after some time, we are not so young anymore. You know, we were young at one time, but right now the body is not so young anymore, not youthful. We don't have that kind of energy anymore. But Krishna, he's always youthful, ever young, ever fresh, or ever enjoying unobstructed happiness. This is not material enjoyment, it's spiritual enjoyment. Ajasra sukha, enjoying unobstructed happiness. The word akshar, undiminishing, refutes the possibility that Lord Krishna's body grows old or declines. And the word amrit, immortal, negates the possibility of death. So here Lord Brahma, we can see that how he is explaining Krishna's body, that his body is eternal. He's saying you're the supreme soul, the Paramatma. You're the original absolute personality of Godhead, absolute truth. You're endless, beginningless, eternal, infallible, perfect, complete, without any rival, free from all material designations. Happiness can never be obstructed, never any connection with anything material. Indestructible nectar of immortality. So Krishna is completely spiritual, transcendental. His body is not like our body. He is Satchid Ananda. Any comments?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So our body is also Sachitanand, right?
Well, our soul, yes.
Yeah, soul.
Our soul is Satchidanand. But right now,
Uh-huh.
this body that we are having, the
Mm-hmm.
material body, is not Satchidanand. It's temporary. It's gonna
Hmm.
be destroyed.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. In other words, Lord Krishna's transcendental body is free from the transformations of material bodies. The Lord does, however, create innumerable worlds and expand himself as innumerable living entities. But the Lord's so-called reproduction is completely spiritual and does not take place at a certain phase of bodily existence. Rather, it constitutes the Lord's eternal proclivity to expand his spiritual bliss and glories. So someone may say, oh, as we reproduce, we have children. Similarly, Krishna is also expanding. He's producing so many universes from his body. And we, the living entities, we are his separated expansions. But we are all eternal. It's not that how we have children at a certain time. It's with Krishna, it's not like that. Krishna is ever expanding. And so the souls are ever existing, eternal. So Krishna's, if one may say that Krishna is also has reproduction, but his so-called reproduction is spiritual, not material. As the Lord states in Shruti Purvam Evaham Ihasam, I alone existed in the beginning. Therefore, here the Lord is called Purusha Purana, the primeval enjoyer. This original Purusha expands himself as the Supersoul and enters every living being. Still, he is ultimately the absolute truth. So Krishna is also expanding as Paramatma. The universes are coming from his body of Mahavishnu. Then he's entering every atom as Paramatma, in the heart of every jiva, in the as Paramatma. So he is ultimately the absolute truth. Krishna, as stated in the Gopal Tapani Upanishad, Ya Sakshat Parabrahmeti Govindam Sachidananda Vigraham Vrindavana Surabhuruha Talasinam. Absolute truth himself is Govinda, who has an eternal form of bliss and knowledge, and who is sitting beneath the shady desire trees of Vrindavan. So Gopal Tapani Upanishad is saying that who is the absolute truth? Govinda. We heard yesterday that absolute truth is a supremely beautiful person, a supremely lovable person. So absolute truth has a beautiful form, eternal form. It's full of knowledge. What is he doing? He's sitting under the Kalpa Vriksha in Vrindavan. This absolute truth is beyond material ignorance and beyond even ordinary spiritual knowledge, as stated in the same Gopala Tapani Shruti. Vidya Vidya Bhyam Bhina. So, ordinary spiritual knowledge may be that God is Brahman, Brahman is God. But to understand that God is a person and he has so many loving pastimes with his devotees, that is the highest understanding. He's a supreme person. Thus, in many ways, the supremacy of Lord Krishna has been established in the Vedic literature, and it is here confirmed by Lord Brahma himself. So we see that there are so many scriptures here. We are getting the evidence from Gopal Tapani Upanishad also, that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, that he is enjoying in Vrindavan, which has so many desire trees. And here Lord Brahma is explaining to us the position of Krishna, so that our doubts can gradually be diminished, our doubts can gradually go away as to the supreme position of Krishna. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Do you want to add something?
It's just that how sometimes we might think that, he's not, like sometimes, like how we have heard people say that he got hurt in his feet and he was like how Gandhari cursed him, and that was the result that all his dynasty got destroyed. So we need to understand that all that, by reading all this, we understand that all that doesn't work on him. It was just his Leela, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because
This
we
is
might get
Leela.
bewildered. We might get bewildered that then what happened? Then what was that? How come? So then that beautiful point comes that if he's God, then how can karma work on him? That is his energy.
Yeah,
So how can he be bound by, like, if I am the creator of something, of some game or something, then I'm not bounded by it, right?
that's
If it
right.
binds me,
Exactly.
then
You're
I'm
making
not
the
the
laws,
creator.
right? Yeah,
If I
of
am
that
binded,
game.
then I'm not the creator of that game.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
And then
Yeah.
if I have created, I can watch it from outside and sit, relax. But then how he's greater, he can even enter it. That I cannot do.
yeah.
So like that's God, right?
Yeah.
For him, nothing is impossible. He can do anything.
Yeah. That's right.
So like yeah, it's wondrous, but yeah, that's what how like Brahmaji is making it easy for us to understand his position. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, like, Brahmaji is reminding us what we have been hearing throughout Bhagavatam, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are repeatedly hearing Krishna's position, his supreme position as God. His body is transcendental, so he's now like reminding us all what we have been hearing throughout. And we can see how it's repeatedly Krishna's position is appreciated by the devotees in their different prayers.
Yes.
We've been hearing different prayers by different devotees throughout Bhagavatam, and then how they are all appreciating Krishna's position as the Supreme Lord, as the absolute truth. So we can also know the truth, that our illusion can also be gone. Mm. Okay. Shall we stop here for today?
Yeah. Yeah.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you.